Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video about two indicators and only two indicators that you will need to work on a day-to-day basis. And it does not actually matter which segment you are working on, whether it's crude oil or Bitcoin or the Indian Nifty, Bank Nifty, or whatever it is. These two indicators will work across segments. I've tried them out. I've been using them for crude and I've been using them for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and they really work. And the best part is it also leaves the charts very uncluttered. All right, so the chart also is it's clutter free. Before I begin, I would just like to mention that this is an educational channel. All views expressed over here are only for education purposes, so please do not make or take any financial decisions based on the views expressed over here. Kindly consult your financial advisor before you make or take any financial decision. Also read the disclaimer below. With that said, let's proceed. So as you can see on my screen, I've got the crude oil chart open. We are looking at a 15-minute time frame. There are no indicators currently on screen. Only thing I've got is sessions break. Sessions break is this line, which you can use from the settings window. Here, it just separates the days. I mean, so this day has ended and this day has begun. It helps you with one look on the screen analyze from where the day has started. All right. So currently I've got no indicators on my screen right now. I'm on the 15-minute time frame and I'm looking at US crude. The first indicator that we'll add is SMA. Once you type in SMA in the search bar, the one that we want is simple moving averages by stocks in box. The one over here with 12,162 count. This one. All right. This is the one we want. Please save it to your favorites. We click on this. The beauty about this is this one with this particular simple average indicator, you can have about 10 simple moving averages at one particular point of time. But we'll be only using two, so I'll go ahead and uncheck the remaining. We will only use SMA1 and SMA2. I shall uncheck all the remaining. Okay, so I only want two. Now on these two, the first one I want it to be at 15 and the second one I want it to be at 200. All right, so I'm only using two, SMA1, SMA2. SMA1 is set to 15, SMA2 is set to 200. All right, now when it comes to colors, and this is where this chart is good, when it comes to colors on the SMA1 we'll use two colors. When it's going up we shall use the blue in full color mode, and when it's going down we shall use the yellow full color mode. We are using the second setting over here for the width of the bar so that it's a little more visible on both the bars. I've chosen the second one. All right, so blue will show us going up and yellow will show us a downtrend. And on the second one, which is the 200-day simple moving average, we shall use one single color, and that will be this. All right, purple. So this is how the chart would look. As you can see on the screen, wherever the color changes of the line, you'll see that the downturn is happening. As I'm making this video, it's in the cusp of going positive. It's trying to make up its mind over here whether it wants to go up or again resume the swing down. So it's kind of a no trade zone right now because it's trying to turn blue and go up again, but it's struggling. All right. The next indicator that I would use is HAR. When you type in HAR, this one, HEI, KIN, ASH RSI oscillator by J. Rogers. It's actually Heikin Ashi RSI oscillator with a count of 4562 over here by J. Rogers. It's Heikin Ashi RSI oscillator, a very important indicator. I've been using this indicator for more than 2.5 years. All right, some setting changes we will need so that it's a little more clearer to view. Over here, the length and the opening smoothing is at 14.1. I'm going to use it at the default settings, which is 14 and 1. However, in the future, you can also try 7/2. All right. So for now, we'll keep it at 14/1, which is the default setting. However, in the future, you can try out 7 over here and 2 over here. All right. We will uncheck the RSI histogram. We don't want it. We will let the Hashi remain. We will uncheck RSI shadow, uncheck RSI overlay, uncheck Scotch K shadow, uncheck Scotch D shadow, uncheck Scotch D, uncheck Scotch D and K both, and we shall let the remaining stay the same. We can uncheck the right at the bottom labels and values. Remaining, we are going to leave it the way it is. The other change that you can make is you can make this 30-40 and this 20-30. 0 will be 0, and here from -20 you can go to -30, and from -30 you can go to -40. So these are the two changes that you can try. So on the first page you can try 7 instead of 14 and 2 instead of 1, and on this page you can try the OB extreme to be 40, OB to be 30, 0 will be 0, -20 to be -30, and -30 to be -40. All right, so these are the only two changes you can try if you want, but currently we are leaving everything in its default settings. We are only unchecking a few boxes that we don't want. When you do this, you get something like this. Now, just by looking at the screen, you will know with what kind of clarity it is showing us with what exactly is happening on this crude oil chart. You see over here, it goes up, over here, it's hit its peak, and then it falls, right? Somewhere in the center is where you should not be taking a trade. My suggestion would be always try and take a trade when it has peaked out either on the top or either at the bottom. So when it's hit its absolute bottom over here, when it's showing a reversal, you go long, or when it's hit its absolute top over here and it's going to reverse, you go short. In between is where you should avoid catching the market, because it'll try and trap you in between somewhere. Also always try and catch it towards its extreme top or extreme bottom. It tends to sometimes turn from the middle itself. Sometimes it will not go to the top. It'll spend some time in the middle and then turn. So if you're somewhere in the center over here, try and avoid that trade, because you really don't know whether from the center line, which is the yellow line, it'll turn back down and then to go up, or it'll straight keep going up. So as I said, currently if you're looking at this crude oil chart, it is that point, that particular point where there's a little bit of confusion whether it wants to go up. So if it goes up, this yellow line has become blue and it'll continue being blue and it'll go up, or it'll suddenly turn yellow again and it'll start going down. Over here also this can turn. All right, this works on crude oil, this works on natural gas. Natural gas is not going anywhere for the last 2-3 days. It works on gold and silver. It works on Nifty. It works on Nifty mid cap. It works on bank Nifty. It works on Nifty finance. It will work on Bitcoin. This particular charting will work on most of the traded segments. All right, so it's a very commonly used time frame, which is 15. On SMA also we are using 15 by 200. I've also made a video stating how important the simple moving average 15 is. Now at the bottom, the indicator that I've introduced in this video is Heikin Ashi RSI oscillator, which is a phenomenal RSI oscillator. I've been using it for 2-3 years now, and it works every time. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you in this video. A very simple decluttered chart, only using 2 indicators. Very simple to set up. Even if you're on the free version, you will be able to use these 2 indicators, and this really works on any kind of segment that you're trading on. All right, I hope this video was of some help to you. If it was, please like and subscribe to the channel, share it with your family and friends. I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye bye.